Hey there guys, welcome back to another video, and if this is your first time here and you want to get the best graded maths you possibly can, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell. There's lots of useful content coming your way. So, in this video we are working through this PDF of GCSE 9 to 1 past paper questions on the rules of indices. These questions are from AQA and Edexcel past papers. All of them are appropriate for both levels, higher and foundation. So, for you higher people, there are no questions on negative or fractional indices or harder ones than that. They will come later in the playlist. Now, if you're rusty on your rules of indices, check out this video first, which is linked down below. Come back and have a go at this one. If anyone has any particular requests for topics you want covered like this, let me know down below in the comments. Okay, let's go. Okay then, first up, p to the power 3 times p to the power x is p to the power 9. Find the value of x. So, on the left, we can combine the terms into p to the 3 add x. Now that is equal to p to the power 9. For that to be true, the powers need to be the same, so 3 add x is equal to 9. Therefore, x is 6. Part B. 7 squared all to the power y is equal to 7 to the power 10. Find the value of y. So, powers separated by a bracket, multiply, so we get 7 to the 2y is equal to 7 to the power 10. So, 2y must equal 10. So, y is 5. Okay then, for part C. 100 to the power a times 1000 to the power b can be written in the form 10 to the power w. We want to show that w is 2a add 3b. Okay. So, what we're going to need to do for this one is turn both terms into something to do with 10. So, 100 is 10 squared. So, 100 to the power a we can write as 10 squared to the power a. Now 1000 is 10 cubed. So we have 10 cubed to the power b. If we simplify the powers, we've got 10 to the 2a times 10 to the 3b. Which is indeed 10 to the 2a add 3b. Cool. Okay, page 2, part A. Simplify m cubed times m to the power 4. Just add the powers m to the power 7. Part B. simplify 5np cubed, all cubed. So the power on the outside affects each different thing inside of the bracket. So this is going to give us 5 cubed n cubed, and then we're going to get p to the 3 times 3, so p to the power 9. Now with a question like this, they would want the number term written as a normal number, not with a power. So 5 cubed means 5 times 5 times 5. So this is 125 n cubed p to the power 9. Okay, then part C wants us to simplify 32 q to the power 9 r to the power 4 divided by 4q cubed r. So, with one like this, numbers can only affect numbers, q's can only affect q's, r's can only affect r's. So, we just work through from left to right. So, first of all, we're going to do 32 divided by 4. That is 8. Next, we have q to the 9 divided by q to the 3. That's q to the 6. And then we have r to the power 4 divided by r. Remember, a letter or number just written without a power really has a power of 1. So r to the 4 divided by r is r cubed. Page 3. Circle the expression which does not simplify to y cubed. Okay, so y times y definitely does. Y to the power 4 divided by y. Remember, that means y to the 4 divided by y to the 1. So the powers, or the power, would be 4 minus 1. So that does y squared times y. That does y to the power 6 divided by y to the power 2 would be y to the power 4. So that is our guy. Simplify 2 to the power 5 times 2 to the power 3. So that's going to be 2 to the power 5 add 3. So that's 2 to the power 8. Third one wants us to circle the value of 2 to the power 5. So this means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 32. So 32 is our guy. Simplify a times a times a, add b, add b. So you need to be really careful here with the different signs. So, and bit mass as well. So remember, multiplication comes first. So we have to do a times a times a. So that's going to give us a cubed. and then we have add, and then b add b is 2b. Okay, next up, now this is probably one of the most scary looking ones. So ar to the power b all to the power 4 is equal to 16r to the power 20, where a and b are positive integers, so positive whole numbers. We want to work out a and b. So, on the left, at the moment, only the r is to the power b. So what we're going to do on the left is let the power of 4 inside the brackets. So we're going to get a to the power 4 times r to the 4b is equal to 16r to the 20. Now, if we look at the different parts and compare both sides, so on the left we have a to the power 4 multiplying the r term. On the right we have 16 multiplying the r term. That means then a to the power 4 is equal to 16. So now we need to work out what number to the power 4 is equal to 16. So 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. I'll store that. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. So a is 2. Okay, now if we look at the power on the left, it's 4b. And on the right, the power is 20. So that means that 4b is equal to 20, which means then b is 5. Cool. Okay, next up, we want to work out the square root of 2 to the power 6, add 6 to the power 2. So, 2 to the power 6 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which gives us 64. 6 to the power 2 means 6 squared, that's 36. Now, 64 add 36 is 100. So we have the square root of 100, which is 10. Next up, we want to, no we don't, what is 800 million in standard form? Circle your answer. So, not directly rules of indices, but as powers, so 800 million means 800 times 1 million. So, we can write this as 8 times 100 million. Now a million has 6 zeros, and then the 100 at the start is going to have 2. So it's 8 times 100 million. Now in standard form, that is 8 times 10, and then the power is the number of zeros. So that's 8 zeros. So it's 8 times 10 to the power 8. Okay, then the final one on this page, circle the expression that is equivalent to 4a to the power 5 squared. Okay, so we need to let the power in. So this is 4 squared times a to the 5 times 2. So that's 16 a to the power 10. Which is the cube. Okay, next up we want to get root 3 squared times root 2 squared. So squares and square roots are equal and opposite to each other, just like adding and subtracting. So a square and a square root cancel each other out. So this bizarrely is just 3 times 2. Which on a good day is 6. Next up, we want to show that 268 can be written as the sum, so that means we add together of a power of 3 and a square number. So when it says a power of 3, that means 3 to a power. And hopefully you know what square numbers are. So this was on a calculator paper. So what I'm going to do is go through the powers of 3, subtract from 268 and see if we get a square number. So first up we have 268 minus 3. Now that's 265. So to do this, you can use your calculator, try to square root the numbers. If you get a whole number, then bingo. If you get something weird with a square root or a decimal, not so good. So that is not a square number. So if you try to square root that, you would probably get either a square root on your calculator or a decimal. So the next thing to try would be 268 minus 3 squared. So that's 268 minus 9, and that's 259. Also not square. So 268 minus 3 cubed. Now 3 cubed is 27. 268 minus 27 is 241, not square. $268 minus 3 to the power 4. So 3 to the power 4 is 81. 268 minus 81 is, time for a calculator, so that's 187, which is not a square number. Okay, 268 minus 3 to the power 5. Now 3 to the power 5 is 243, so that's going to give us 25. Now 25 is a square number, it's 5 squared. So we can say then that 268 is equal to 3 to the power of 5. There's our power of 3, add 5 squared, which is our square number, and that is the sum. Next up, we want to simplify 3 times a times 3 times a. So, multiplication is magic, doesn't matter what order we do it in. So, we can think of this as 3 times 3 times a times a. Now that's 9 a squared. So, there's our guy. Next up, we want to work out the square root of 121 minus 13 minus 5 times 2 squared. So really this is bit mass, but there's also powers, so when in Rome. So we can say then this is root 121 minus, now by bit mass we have to do the stuff inside the brackets first. Inside the brackets we have to do 5 times 2 first. So we get 13 minus 10. Squared. So we have root 121 minus, now inside the bracket we now have 3 squared. So now then, this one, if I remember rightly, yeah, it's 3 marks. So, a bit strange this, because it was also on a foundation paper. When you square root, technically you get 2 answers, positive and negative. So the square root of 121 is positive or negative 11, which for now we can write as plus or minus 11. And then we have minus 3 squared, which is 9. So we have two possibilities. We have 11 minus 9 is 2, or minus 11 minus 9, which is minus 20. And I remember the mark scheme did want both answers, so this is something to be aware of. When you square root, you do get two answers. Okay, next up, we want to work out the cube root of 64 times 1000. So, 64 and 1000 are both cube numbers. Now again, because multiplication is magic, we can cube root both numbers separately and then multiply them together. So we can think of this as the cube root of 64 times the cube root of 1000. Now the cube root of 64 is 4. The cube root of 1000 is 10, so it's 4 times 10, which is 40. Now, when powers are involved, you can only split them up like that if you're multiplying, not if you're adding or subtracting. Okay, then we want to circle the expression equivalent to 3a minus a times 4a add 2a. So again, bit maths here. So, first of all, we need to do the minus a times 4a. So, we can write this as 3a minus 4a squared add 2a. Now that then is 5a, because we have 3a and 2a, so it's 5a minus 4a squared. Which is there. Okay, next up, we want to write down the value of 2 to the power of 14 divided by 2 to the power of 9 squared, giving our answer the fraction in its simplest form. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here is sort out the 2 to the power of 9 squared. So, this then is 2 to the power of 14 divided by 2 to the power 18. Now, we can write that as a fraction. That's 2 to the power 14 over 2 to the power 18. Now, here, to simplify this, we need to think about what the highest common factor is between 2 to the 14 and 2 to the 18. So, think about it. 2 to the power 18 is 2 to the power 14 times 2 to the power 4. So we can divide top and bottom by 2 to the power 14. So this then is 1 over 2 to the power 4. Now 2 to the power 4 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So that's 1 over 16. Now, next up, we want to circle the expression that can be written as 2y. So it's actually the first one, just y add y. So y squared means y times y. To add y can't be written any differently, and y times y means y squared. Okay, and then we want to we're asked what is 625 as a power of 5. So 5 to the power 1 is 5, 5 to the power 2 is 25, 5 to the power 3 is 5 times 25, which is 125. 5 times 125 is 625, so that's 5 to the power 4. Okay, next up, everyone loves this question, so for 4 marks, the square root of 6 squared add 8 squared is equal to the cube root of 125a cubed. We want to work out the value of a. Okay, so from experience, I know this looks hideous. Let's just start with the left hand side. So the square root of 6 squared add 8 squared is the square root of 36 add 64, which is the square root of 100, and that is equal to 10. Now, with this one, they weren't bothered about the fact that we could also have minus 10 as the answer. So it's a bit annoying, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But if we had said that this can be 10 or minus 10, you would still get the marks, so it's all good. So, now that we know the left hand side is equal to 10, well, we can now say then that 10 is equal to the cube root of 125a cubed. Now, very nicely, 125 is a cube number, a cubed is a cube number, so we can cube root the right hand side, and we're going to get 10 is equal to, now the cube root of 125 is 5, and the cube root of a cubed is a. So on the right we have 5a. So that's telling us then that 5a is equal to 10. Therefore, a equals 2. Cool. Okay, next up, we want to simplify 5 to the power 4 squared. So that's 5 to the 4 times 2, and that's 5 to the power 8. Next up, we want to simplify 16a squared divided by a, add 3a times 2. Okay, bit mess again. So division and multiplication happen at the same time. Luckily, they are separated by that plus in the middle. So 16a squared divided by a is equal to 16a. And then we have add 3a times 2, so that's 6a. Altogether then, that's 22a. Which is there. Okay, next up, work out the value of 3 to the 12 divided by 3 to the 5, all divided by 3 squared times 3. Okay, so bit mass and indices. First of all, we need to sort out the inside of the brackets. So 3 to the 12 divided by 3 to the 5 is 3 to the 7. And then we have divided by, so we don't need the brackets anymore. Divided by 3 squared times 3. 3 squared times 3 is 3 to the power 3. Now that then means 3 to the power 4. And when they say work out the value, they mean they want it as a number without a power. So 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81. Okay, next up we want to simplify fully a cubed b squared over cd times c over a b to the power 5. So first up, let's multiply the fractions. When you do that, you do the top times the top and bottom times bottom. So up on top we are going to have a cubed b squared c so that's the top, and on the bottom we are doing cd times a b to the power 5. So we're going to have a b to the power 5 cd. Okay, so now we want to simplify that. So looking at the a's, we have a cubed divided by a. So that's going to give us a squared up on top. We then have b squared on top, b to the power 5 on the bottom. So if we divide top and bottom by b squared, it disappears on top and leaves us with b cubed on the bottom. Okay, on the top we have a c, we also have a c on the bottom. They cancel each other out, and then we just get left with this d on the bottom as well. So our answer is a squared over b cubed d. Okay, final page, simplify fully. 3a squared add 7a add 3 minus a squared add 8a minus 4. So this is really just collecting like terms. So let's start with the a squared. We have 3a squared minus 1a squared, that's 2a squared. We then have 7a add 8a, that's 15a. And then we have add 3 minus 4, that's minus 1. Part B wants us to factorize fully, so that means put into brackets 24y squared minus 20y. Okay, so there is a common factor of y, so let's take that up first. So, if we bring out a factor of y, we need to divide both terms by y, so we're going to get 24y minus 20. So, it's factorised a bit, there is still more we can do, because there's a common factor between 24 and 20. And that common factor is 4. So we can also bring a 4 out the front. Now that multiplies the y that's already out there, so we get 4y. And then again, we divide both terms by 4. So we're now going to have 6y minus 5. Okay, and the final question wants us to solve x squared equals 196. So, with a question like this, it's definitely important that you get a positive and negative answer, because it's 2 marks. So, to cancel out a square, we square root, so we can say that x is plus or minus the square root of 196. Now that, you can write that as plus or minus 14, like that, or you could say 14, comma, minus 14. Cool. Okay then guys, that's the end of this one. If you found this useful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and get subscribed. If you have any requests, drop me a comment down below. You can also get to the playlists with the higher and foundation, past paper exam questions like this down below in the description. Take it easy, take care.